can so understand why they chose to move here.
Imagine starting your life all over again.
Have you used one of these before?
No, never installed one in life.
Leaving behind everything you know.
If it all just went wrong, I don't know what we would actually do.
For something completely different.
It was ridiculous, quite frankly, looking back.
I'm Ben Fogle, and over the next few weeks, I'm going to live with the incredible people who made this choice.
Everything goes to hell in a handbasket. It gives us freedom from all those systems of modern life.
And discover their motivations.
It was a way of breaking away from a class system that I didn't really want to fit into.
This job I was doing for 16 years, this thing I loved, had changed, and I just couldn't make sense of anything anymore.
I'll find out what it takes to create a new life in the wild.
Should I take this flip-flop out of the sink?
How did my shoe get in the sink? Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and there you go. Look at that.
Oh, that is... Look at the views from here. Oh, wow. Is this my bedroom?
This is your bedroom.
Oh, Alex, this is amazing.
It feels like Lion King's rock, Simba's rock. I mean, it's just epic. It's so magical up here. It's beautiful. I love it.
And is this why you came to Portugal, to have this space?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I came here and I was just blown away. And my heart was like... And I was just like, yes, please.
Alex had to spend his first few months camping. And to get the best experience, he has a tent which will be suspended from the trees.
I really like Alex's attitude. He seems adventurous, open-minded, positive. But there is a part of him that feels a little bit like he's trying to sell me what he's created here. Now, I know he came from kind of the corporate world. He came from retail. So in some ways, it feels like he's back in that shop trying to sell me stuff, which he really doesn't need to do because I'm already kind of sold on this. But I hope over the next few days, he'll relax a little bit and perhaps I'll see more of the real Alex.
OK, I think you're good to go.
I'm quite heavy.
We'll see what happens. If you hit the floor, we gotta go higher. There you go. Woo. Boom. Woo! Sinks quite a bit. Wow. What's it like?
This is great.
Yeah? Happy?
Yeah, very happy. I've got a good view as well.
Good view.
I'm going to be very happy in here.
Very lucky.
It's a cliche, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. And you might find the most beautiful, idyllic place on Earth. You may have these notions of growing your own fruit and veg and living off the land and not having a 9-to-5 job, but you still have to work at it. People have lived in crofts for hundreds and hundreds of years. This is not a new lifestyle, but it's very new for the Helen and Jasons of this world. And I think a couple of home truths probably came home to roost when they first arrived up here.
The longer I stay here, the more I realise that this life needs an element of creativity to make it work. As well as her sheep wool rugs, Helen has started selling chicken eggs to generate extra income. But there's also the added cost of renovating their cottage. So Jason has taken on a job in the fishing industry, while Helen teaches at the local school.
How much of a stress is money for you guys?
We are fortunate that we both have other jobs, as virtually every crofter here does have another job. So any money that we have that doesn't go in on our basic living goes on the croft. Like, we have a huge amount of expenditure coming up and already having with fencing everything. Just spent sort of £2,500 on the whole sheep race configuration for shearing and for looking after them, and it's better for the sheep as well.
£2,500 is a massive amount of money.
Yeah.
But this is a fascinating thing because you moved here for the views and the landscape around you, and the croft was a means to an end, and yet now you're tethered to the croft.
Yeah, yeah. The croft wasn't planned. It was like one of those serendipitous moments, I suppose, that I didn't know that the croft was going to be such an amazing thing to have and to be part of. And the fact that we ended up buying a croft in order to have the house that we wanted and enough land to grow vegetables was, it's kind of a bonus. And being tethered to the croft, I guess we are tethered to it, but to be honest with you, Ben, coming up here was about having a better life, not an easier life.
You learn to deal with changes out here. My life changes every single day, so I just adapt.
Craggy Wash is a popular destination for America's nomad community, who are permitted to stay in areas like this for just 14 days before moving on.
Delightful freedom. Is that what this is?
It is.
Yeah.
This is a home. I have a bedroom. I have a kitchen. I have a bathroom. I built a composting toilet under the bed. Maybe I'll get to show you a little more detail about that later.
I don't need it, to be honest.
Dee's home is so small, there's barely room inside for more than one person. She's cleverly used this small space to store her few possessions, which include a cooker and a small fridge. Running water comes from a 20-gallon water tank. She has a small air conditioner and solar panels which provide her with electricity.
Dee, it looks quite snug, I think is probably the word, in your van.
Yes.
Where am I staying?
So you see the car we drove over in?
Yes.
That's your home.
Is
That is your home.
I'm surprised and I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Dee's keen for us to get moving so that I can feel what it's like to be a nomad. Whenever Dee finds a new place to camp, she likes to take a walk to immerse herself in the landscape all around.
This is beautiful out here, Dee, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I love it here. Look up there.
A cave. Do you think people would have stayed in there?
I think so. I really do. I could see myself living in a cave like that.
Could you really?
I could.
The travelling is taking its toll on me.
Dee, how come you're looking so fresh in the morning? I feel like I've just slept in a car overnight.
You did. I slept in my truck with water. I could wash my face this morning and clean up a little bit, so. Yeah.
Have you put lipstick on for me?
I did. I don't do it all the time, but every now and then I want to look halfway decent.
Do you actually have a shower?
This here's a potty shelter and a shower shelter. The green monster. I love it.
You're spoiling me with this shower here.
Well, I want you to have all the comforts of home. So I think I'll leave you alone.
Okay, I'll see you when I'm washed.
It is what it is, Ben, right? You learn to deal with changes out here. My life changes every single day of my life. So I just adapt. Say, I may not like everything to start with, but I learn to accept it and find joy in it.
Enjoy the now, Dee.
Exactly.
That's the important thing.
Exactly.
Look at that.
I know. That gives me so much joy. I feel so peaceful out here.
Good.